Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Caleb, and welcome to this reaction video here for today. And it's another viewer suggested video from Luke Eby. And I'm sorry that it's always his videos. I just got his all the way up at the top of the list there, all of his suggestions. So I just grouped them up together with whoever suggested what, and kind of just went with that. So today we're going to be looking at top 10 anime that deserve live-action movies. And this should be interesting considering I know of 2 movies, I believe, this year that are coming out with a live-action adaptation. And I believe that is Tokyo Ghoul and Full Metal. And that's in Japan, of course. I believe those 2 are the only ones I know. I believe they are the only ones, as far as I know, that are getting a live-action movie this year. So I made sure to see, actually, when was this video released? It was released November 8th, 2015. Okay, so those 2 might actually be on this list. So if they were on this list, if they are on this list, then they get a live action adaptation, and I'm excited to see that. So without any further ado, let's go. Let me turn up the volume because I've had this sucker. There we go. Oh, okay.
Activating Dominator Portable Psychological Diagnosis and Suppression System. Now online.
These wonderful visuals would look amazing with the full blockbuster treatment. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anime that deserve live-action movies.
You're good at calculating risk and reward, aren't you?
For this list, we're looking at anime
Yep.
that have the scope, story, and ability to become Hollywood blockbusters.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing?
Either as standalone films or as
Jesus.
the basis for a new franchise or trilogy.
Oh, okay, Berserk.
When I used to swing the sword, I didn't need to think about anything else. To the victor go the spoil!
Titles that have already been picked up by big studios or have already been made into theatrical features won't be making the list. Congrats, Ghost in the Shell. Number 10, Psycho-Pass.
Okay.
The problem is free will has been stripped from the equation. And if man is not judged by their choices, then how are we really deciding who is good and who is evil?
Kicking off our list is this popular sci-fi thriller that delivers justice by the numbers.
You have my deepest sympathies.
Oh, goddamn!
Hidden in the heart of the futuristic utopia are twisted crimes and a very questionable method of justice.
She's the victim here, and we can't. The target's threat judgment has been reappraised. Enforcement mode. Legal eliminate.
Audiences love a good murder mystery with a hint of government-controlled society-shattering secrets. Making the murder cases themselves relatable even in the far future is a sure way to win ticket sales. Plus, how cool would it be to see a real-life Dominator gun in action?
That would be interesting, I will say.
Number 9, Rainbow, Nisha Rokubo no Shinchini.
Konnichiwa. お久しぶりね、ジョー君。元気だった？
Audiences love stories
I
about
don't like
underdogs
you.
overcoming impossible
I've
odds.
never even heard of your anime, and I already don't like you.
When it comes to prison dramas, that's instant Oscar potential. Rainbow tells the story of 7 youths who are confined to a brutal prison and are forced to endure hardships beyond words. As painful as their punishments may be, it would get a huge reaction out of the audience. The way our protagonists conquer each trial and live to fight another day is inspiring. Rainbow is anime's answer to The Shawshank Redemption, and would make an instant Hollywood classic.
彼らには信じられるものは自分しかなかった。やらなければやられる。
Number 8, Outlaw Star.
Let's do it!
So far, all of them just been Funimation.
Imagine if Luke Skywalker could use his X-Wing to punch Darth Vader into submission. Outlaw Star features all of that, plus some wacky mecha design, and a incredible cast of charming rogues, beautiful female warriors, and space ninja pirates. With the
Oh,
flashing over
there
a
you
ship
go.
that will lead our heroes to the ultimate treasure of the galaxy, this series would make for some amazing CGI set pieces. Mecha is extremely underrepresented in live action, and ships with robot arms, swords, and guns battling it out in deep space would be well worth the price of admission. Number 7. From the New World. A world where everyone has psychic powers sounds both awesome and terrifying at the same time. Wouldn't you want to know how it came to be? What if the truth was worse than you could imagine?
Please don't do this!
Can you not see? Your emotions cause me more suffering than this piercing blade.
This new world throws a group of superpowered teens against a mysterious government organization when they seek to unlock the secrets of their past and future.
Low-life, disgusting vermin. I will kill you all.
No, stop!
Finding an audience for this series would be easy, as it resembles the setup of a rebellious young adult series like The Hunger Games or the Divergent series.
Unfortunately, we got a bit of deadweight weighing us down, too.
Number 6. Hellsing. Lately, vampires in Hollywood have gotten a bad rep thanks to the tween-tastic Twilight series.
What do you think that says?
Good job, Twilight. Good job.
Hellsing would be a step back to form for the once-beloved terrors of the night, especially if the bloody action scenes...
If there were to be a live action in this movie, that would probably redeem Twilight and any other future Twilights for the next 10 years. I guarantee it. I've never even watched the show, and it just looks gruesome as hell.
Alucard
So,
and the Hellsing organization's quest to protect England from the forces of darkness never holds back on brutal chaos that's both cringeworthy and incredibly exciting. It's the vampire bloodfest we've all been waiting for.
What?
Number 5. Berserk. We've seen elves, dwarves, and dragons duke it out in epic quests, but what about a tall, muscle-bound berserker with no remorse? Berserk
Jesus.
is a medieval fantasy that goes outside the typical good versus evil story, as we follow characters who would be considered the bad guys in any other tale. From epic battles to all-or-nothing duels, so much of this series would make for Class A cinema. It's a much bolder and scarier take on fantasy, which adds a bit of frightening horror to the action and epic landscapes that fantasy fans are drawn to. Number 4. Steins Gate.
宇宙には始まりはあるが終わりはない。無限。
If Christopher Nolan's Inception taught us anything, it's that movie audiences like to speculate about things to death. And the time-traveling story of Steins Gate is riddled with deeper meanings.
どういうことだ。
Add to that a very eccentric lead character, a beautiful assistant, and a sense that this tale is a lot more than meets the eye. And you've got a story tailor-made for Hollywood.
薩摩と牛すじを交換だ。
それならうずらがいいな。
ダメだ。俺は牛すじの次にうずらが好きなのだ。
There's plenty of teaser potential and a lot for the marketing departments to work with, as the story is too dense for a simple trailer and can build up a lot of mystery.
ではどう説明する？桜ちぎレンジに入れたはずのバナナを。
Number 3. Baccano.
I thought we did our robbery and now we're escaping.
Of course, that's been the plan from the beginning.
Alchemists, gangsters, assassins, all clashing over a mysterious immortality-granting elixir in 1930s New York.
Please, no more. I'll tell you anything you want to hear. Just don't let that freak get his hands on me.
We're there. And a big audience would be too if this series is done right on the silver screen. The Prohibition era has proven to be a Hollywood staple, and Baccano has enough mystery, action, and intense gangsters to warrant the price of admission.
How many bodies so far? It's rough, but what we come up with is in the teens.
Mix in those zany, surreal elements, and you definitely broaden interest and bring a unique spin to a classic setting. and we haven't even mentioned the soundtrack. Number 2, Cowboy Bebop.
I think you do better as a thief, Bounty Boy. Now hand it over.
Yeah, I can see a good adaptation of Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop is a sci-fi anime that is heavily inspired by Western cinema and became the inspiration for everyone's favorite sci-fi Western.
Keep moving, honey. We're coming to you.
Considered a masterpiece and overflowing with style, character development, and action. This sci-fi series about a group of bounty hunters should be easy to translate to the big screen.
There you go.
With cool lead hero Spike Spiegel and nods to every action genre on the map, Cowboy Bebop's cool factor can only be matched by its violent yet adventurous storylines and its already present ability to speak to a wide audience. Seriously, how has the live-action adaptation not happened yet?
This is no joke!
Because with any big thing like anime or video games, you do one thing wrong, you get shit for it so hard. So, I'm pretty sure that's the main reason that hasn't happened yet. Well, Tokyo Ghoul is definitely coming out, that's for sure.
Your daughter is dead because of what you did. How could they allow you to live? I'm living for Nina.
All of this here, that would be really messed up on the silver screen. I guarantee it. Oh my god. I think that's why they're in Japan and not in America. Because if you try to do that in America, you... Whew.
Beheaded before your very eyes.
No, please wait!
Number 1, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Really?
Thanks to Pacific Rim, we've learned that giant robots kicking the crap out of monsters is as much at home on the big screen as it is in anime.
I kind of heard that movie didn't do too good, so,
Our number 1 pick for this list, Evangelion,
not that it didn't do
not only
good,
boasts
but people didn't really
memorable
like it all
triumphs
that
and
much,
monster
so...
smash fests, but also delves deep into the
Yeah.
tortured psyches of the 3 protagonists chosen to save the world from the apocalypse of the angels.
My God! Berserker.
Easily a story that could be told in a series of films, Evangelion's live-action potential cannot be ignored. Hollywood, let's get to it.
And... I don't know. I probably needed to give the actual show... I probably need to give the actual show a watch before I say anything, so...
What other great anime titles do you think deserve the silver screen treatment? For more top 10s full of possibility published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I'm assuming that on this list they more meant on the American side of the movies. Like, more like Hollywood style, like live action films. I'm sure that's where they meant to go with this and everything, but like I said, both Full Metal and, let me stop that real quick. Both Full Metal and Tokyo Ghoul have a live action movie coming out in Japan. So, they are getting a live action movie, but not in America, of course. Full Metal, I don't know how... Full Metal might not even be able to be out in theaters, to be perfectly honest, because... Whoo-wee. Some of that stuff. Not sure how anybody else would take that. Yeah. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, hit that like button down there. Comment if you guys got any more Watch Mojo videos or any other top 10 lists you guys want me to react to. I'll make sure to give them a look, and... I don't know where I'm going with that, but whatever. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed for more of these videos here on my channel, and until next time, I will see you guys later.